Howdy folks, we got today's soap going to be Speick, I think is how you pronounce it. I used this about a month ago, and I seemed to have a hard time face lathering with it, so I thought I'd revisit it, see how it goes today. And this is what it looks like here. Comes with a plastic knob there. Hopefully it goes better today than what it did about a month ago when I was still learning, trying to learn how to face lather. Here's the aftershave I'm going to be following up with is Lucky Tiger, and this is a very calming aftershave, very nice. Oh, the blade of choice today, still sporting the Perma blades here, and here is the shaver. And I'm trying to look in this mirror over here to make sure I stayed in frame using this camera I'm not accustomed to. But here is the shaver. There is a slight overhang, and you'll notice across the cap there is a bar to help assist, I guess you might say, with finding the right angle. Knurling's quite nice on this shaver. There's the underside there. This is a safety bar. It's scalloped along the safety bar. I'm expecting another smooth, comfortable shave. Already put a hot towel to the face, and for the pre-shave oil I used coconut oil. The brush I'll be using today, squeezing some of the water out of it, is the RazorRock 400. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Like this particular shaving brush. Works well for me. I'm going to go ahead and put some water to the face here. Warm up the end of it just a little bit in the water here in the sink. Notice, hopefully I can do better with the face lather. I think in the last video, if I remember correctly, I said it was vegan, didn't have tallow. It does have tallow. I think it's like, what, third on the list or something of the sort like that. It is on there. I'm hoping that maybe it was just me, the operator, still trying to figure out how to face lather. Is the reason why I was having such a hard time creating a lather. And it could have been the brush itself. I've been kind of working in between various brushes, and don't have a problem with the horsehair brushes. Those work well for me. Synthetic seems to work fairly well for me when it comes to face lathering. Alright. See if I got enough on there or not. And I'm also going to go ahead and put some on the brush just to make sure I got plenty on there. Not a whole lot on the brush, but I'll put some on there. I thought I squeezed most of the water. I don't know if you can see that. That's still got quite a bit of water in it. Hopefully it all works out alright. Some soaps are, I guess you might say, better at taking water than others. Seems not to be doing too bad. Give it a try and see how this works out. Been kind of looking forward to this one here. Revisiting this soap to make sure it wasn't the soap, hoping it was more like me that was having the issue. Still trying to get accustomed to this camera. Like I say, it's a camera that's set up for still pictures, but it'll also do video, so it's kind of big, and it's right in my line of sight for when I need to see what I'm doing here, so I'll be looking around the camera just a bit. I've got two different, if I remember right, lavender was supposed to be the scent, and also somebody floral and woodsy, so it might just really depend on your nose, huh? Alright, this might need just a little bit more water. This knot, I'll have a link down below. I think it's selling, this brush is selling for about $15. This knot's a pretty nice knot. I like it. Seems to work well for me. And it's not, how can you say, too big, at least for me. I prefer knots that are smaller. 24 is about as big as I really like. I seem to have better luck creating lather with a 24 or 22 millimeter knot. In other words, a smaller knot. I think that just might work. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart and see if I got the blade in there. Oh, that's what the bottom of it looks like right there. And there's without the cap. Yes, it is there. The print on this blade, it is there. If you catch it in the right light, you can kind of see it there. It's not easy to see. And also there is even a number at the end of the blade, and I don't know if that's like a lot number or something like that. But it is there. It's just really hard to see. And it's only on one side of the blade, so hope to clear that up, because if you don't catch that in the right light, or maybe you got better light than I've got, it's hard to see. Looks like it's just a blank blade. Now this may be my first time using this base plate and cap. And I don't know at least I can't tell right off the bat. It looks like, from looking at the amount of soap on the cap, that I'm getting pretty close to that bar. I guess you might say the design for the optimal shave that it was designed for. I will say that this is a very smooth, comfortable setup here. Very smooth. I'm glad I got all three base plates. It's one of those shavers that you have, it's almost like an adjustable. You can pick out what kind of shave you want for the day. I think the going price for the whole setup is near the $75 mark. Like I said before, I picked mine up on sale a while back, right around, I think it was around Black Friday if I remember right, when it was on sale for near $55, I think it was, for the whole setup. Pretty good price considering what you're getting. I'll have a link down below for this stuff. I am picking up the scent, which means my nose is working today. That first pass was really smooth. The smoothest one yet. Kind of like this plate. Very smooth. It's kind of impressive. Just a little bit of feedback. Kind of liking this one. This is pretty nice. Especially for a Sunday, an easygoing shave. Not looking for anything, aggressive. Guess you might say making it for a comfortable day. That was the second pass across the grain for me, and there's a little bit more left than the other. When I used the other two plates, there was more taken off with those two plates than this one here, but it does set it up for a third pass. There's more on the third pass than using the other two plates, and but I don't think by the time I get done with the third pass that it's not going to be a good shave. It's going to be a good shave, in other words. I just think that the beard reduction is at a different rate, making it probably more comfortable for some folks to use. Not taking the bulk of it off in the first two passes, and then your third pass is more of a pickup. This one here, I feel more like a third pass would be more in order, instead of two passes and a pickup. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the soap out. It seems like I'm doing a lot better with this soap this go around. Operator error last time, in other words. Kind of wondered if that was not the case, and or the brush. Probably a combination of both, maybe. Who knows? I don't know if that tells you anything or not, but to me it feels pretty creamy. get this off my hand. Very nice shave. This setup is a really nice setup. So if you're looking for something like this, I have a link down below. If you don't want the whole setup, they've got it on the website in such a way that you can order what you're wanting. Looking at the price point, if you will, I think I'll refer to it as the base option. I think runs right around the $55 mark. Then the full set's right around $70, $75 it is. $20 for the rest of the setup. Might be worthwhile, in my opinion, to spring for the extra parts, if you will, for $20. Very nice shave. This is awesome. Definitely for a good, I guess you might say maybe a Sunday shave. A shave where you're maybe under a little bit of stress for whatever the reason is. Just need something smooth, comfortable. The cheeks are the easiest part about getting a, how can you say, the most beard reduction. Usually it's on the neck or maybe even under here. It's where it's a bit more challenging. And it's pretty smooth. I would say right now I'm at least 90%, if not more. Maybe closer to 95. There's just a little bit left. In other words, a pickup pass would take care of the rest of it. And the shave has been really comfortable. Alum block this morning, what's left of it. Yeah, I've been getting some comments about this alum block. It is about time for another one, I agree. It is getting kind of hard to hold on to. No stinging. None whatsoever. Like I said, this is a really nice shave. Especially if you're going to have a stressful day, you're already kind of stressed. Shave like this would be right in order. Got some Humphrey witch hazel. This one here's got some little bit of menthol, peppermint being the overriding scent, if you will. This peppermint is pretty nice. I think I've got a, be my first time, so it'll be interesting how it works out. I have a Art of Shaving shaving cream that's peppermint, and I think I need to give it a try, especially with this witch hazel that I've got set up where peppermint's the overriding factor, and it just really feels nice on my face. Cooling effect, I like year round, not necessarily, in other words, just for the summer. I do like it year round. Makes the face feel a whole lot better to me. Nice cooling effect. And if you haven't tried Lucky Tiger, this stuff here is a lot like that, in that it's a very calming, cooling, at least in my opinion it is. I'll show you what this restrictor looks like here, because it is very unique in my opinion. Not very many aftershaves have a restrictor quite like this one here. See if you can see that. It's a very small opening, so it's going to, in other words, it's just not going to come flooding out. Very nice container like that. This is plastic, by the way, but that kind of setup makes it pretty nice, being able to control how much is coming out. Not that if it came out by too much, I'd still use all of it anyway. Face feels really good. Very surprised. I was expecting a great shave with this shaver, but boy, this was really smooth. I guess you might, if you get good shaves with like a Merkur 34 or an Edwin Jagger DE89, and you feel like those are smooth and comfortable, this shaver here, I would say, with this plate, this setup very much would rival that. The best of my recollection, using a Edward Jagger D89, very smooth and comfortable. This shaver here very much competes with that. It might even exceed it. This is a pretty nice setup. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe and smooth shaves to you.